Hello everyone, Tintin57 here, back with another Train Sim World 2 news video. It's a bit lean on Train Sim World 2 news this week, but looking at this week's Railfan TV schedule, apart from the road match stream, which is this Tuesday, we have the first look at the new Horseshoe Curve route this Thursday. I haven't a release date to give you, but given the way it's worked in the past, following the first preview, DLC has typically arrived a week later, so are we looking at a release the 14th of April for this one? In preparation for the preview stream, let's go back to the last article I could find on Horseshoe Curve, which was on Dovetail Live on the 10th of January, to get a little background to the route. Horseshoe Curve. In American railroading, there are few places that evoke more history and drama. Horseshoe Curve was J. Edgar Thomson's engineering marvel and the signature achievement of the Pennsylvania Railroad's 1850s crossing of the Allegheny Mountains. More than a century and a half after its construction, the Horseshoe Curve route remains bustling and dramatic as a key Norfolk Southern rail artery, and soon it's coming to Train Sim World 2. The upcoming Train Sim World 2 Horseshoe Curve route will recreate Norfolk Southern's contemporary crossing of the rugged Alleghenies and deliver the opportunity to haul tonnage ranging from priority intermodals to ponderous coal behind high-powered NS diesels. To climb the eastern slope of the Alleghenies, the Pennsylvania Railroad faced the daunting task of ascending nearly 1,000 feet in elevation between Altoona and Gallatin, Pennsylvania. To do so required a tortuous and twisting climb with a 1.85% ruling grade, and even that was achieved only through the building of 3,612 foot long Allegheny Tunnel at the summit and the line's masterstroke, the great horseshoe-shaped curve at Kittanning Point, which itself carries the line from an elevation of 1,473 feet on its east side to 1,706 feet on its west side. As part of the Pennsylvania's Pittsburgh division, Horseshoe Curve and the Allegheny crossing from Altoona on the east to Johnstown, Pennsylvania on the west was, and is, one of America's busiest and most critical railroad arteries, home to a seemingly endless passage of tonnage and passenger trains, including PRR's Premier Broadway Limited. And Horseshoe Curve itself was far from the route's only classic and memorable location, which included the Gallatin, Allegheny and New Portage tunnels, remote MG Tower, the steep eastbound slide, key coal feeder lines at Crescent and South Fork, and the sprawling yards and Juniata shops at Altoona. After more than an uninterrupted century of being one of the gemstones of the Great Pennsylvania Railroad, known as the Standard Railroad of the world, the Horseshoe Curve route, during the latter half of the 20th century, entered a time of tumultuous change. On February 1, 1968, the Pennsylvania Railroad merged with its longtime rival, the New York Central, to form the Penn Central. Integration of the two sometimes bitter rivals proved problematic and, burdened with miles of duplicative and often unproductive trackage, the 20,000-mile Penn Central in 1970 entered a bankruptcy from which it would never re-emerge. By the mid-1970s, under the auspices of the United States Railway Association, it was decided to roll Penn Central together with other troubled northeastern railroads, thus forming Conrail. Given its status as an amalgamation of not only bankrupt Penn Central, but other equally troubled railroads, many observers held little hope for Conrail, but like a phoenix it rose from the ashes of Penn Central to become one of railroading's greatest success stories. As part of the 12,000-mile Conrail system, the Horseshoe Curve route served as a vital rail link between the American East Coast and Midwest, and its infrastructure was modernized to contemporary requirements, including a reduction of the line around Horseshoe Curve from 4 to 3 tracks. Having admirably and remarkably served its purpose of rejuvenating eastern railroading, most of Conrail was divided in 1999 between eastern rail giants Norfolk Southern and CSX. Norfolk Southern, acquired the lion's share of Conrail, 7,200 miles, including the Horseshoe Curve route, which now serves as a busy segment of Norfolk Southern's Pittsburgh line. Today, the Horseshoe Curve route remains one of railroading's greatest shows of big-time, tough mountain railroading, constantly humming with traffic ranging from double-stacked container trains to coal tonnage, manifest freights, grain, oil, and autos. And the line is also host to Amtrak's New York, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As developed for Train Sim World 2 by Skyhook Games, the upcoming Horseshoe Curve route extends 40 route miles from the renowned railroad town of Altoona and its sprawling Juniata shops to Johnstown, Pennsylvania, climbing over the daunting and scenic spine of the Allegheny Mountains and representing the railroad circa 2018. The route also features a portion of Norfolk Southern steep with grades of up to 3% and historic South Fork secondary line extending 15 miles from South Fork to a coal mine near Windber, Pennsylvania. The upcoming Train Sim World 2 Horseshoe Curve route will feature Norfolk Southern's powerful third generation workhorse, the 6-axle, 4,400 horsepower General Electric ES44AC, as well as the versatile Norfolk Southern Electromotive GP38-2. To replicate the diverse traffic flow over the Horseshoe Curve route, a full range of modern freight equipment will be provided with the route. And with the upcoming Train Sim World Horseshoe Curve route, you'll be ready to climb aboard and immediately take the throttle for challenging and realistic railroading with a selection of 4 training tutorials, 5 scenarios, and a variety of timetable services. So we will see more this Thursday on Railfan TV, but I'm interested to know if this is a route you've been waiting for and eager to play. I understand that this has always been a popular route for Train Simulator Classic, so it could be fairly popular. Leave me a comment below and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. I'll be back quite soon. Take care, I'll see you on the next one.